his wife Melania Trump. You see Barron Trump next to them, Ivanka Trump, Eric Trump, Don Jr., all the three children of IVANA Trump, who quite tragically died at the age of 73 in her apartment in New York City, really surprising many of her friends. She had been planning a trip to France. You see the whole Trump family assembled there along the steps at this Roman Catholic church. They have just been inside for the course of this service, remembering IVANA Trump, who was a huge figure in the 1980s. She and Donald Trump were a power team to be reckoned with in New York City. She worked in his businesses quite closely. He has been had showered praise on his former wife over and over again over the past couple of weeks, the past week or so since her death. And there we don't see Donald Trump very often in New York City these days, but now you see him going back inside the service at 3:33 this afternoon. I'm not sure what the movements are with the family right now at this moment. You see Laura Trump there in the front of your screen, a Fox News contributor, as she leaves with one of the children. But it looks like some of the family members are going back inside. And Geraldo, quick thought, Geraldo, as we watch this play out. You and I spoke when we got this news last week.
Well, nice to see the whole clan together. Although obviously for such a tragic reason. But there they are. They will be the first family again in their own minds. They are running for it. Their love for Ivana is well documented. The three older kids clearly are a product of her parenting along with the former president. They had strong bonds. They have a great, initiative, ambition of their own right. And she was in so many ways Donald Trump's secret weapon throughout the 1990s. You mentioned the very definition of go New York. Greed is good. Go out there and be somebody. They were the embodiment of that, and many people loved them because of it.
Yeah, see Tiffany Trump, the daughter of Marla Maples, President Trump's second wife, leaving this scene. And it's interesting that they were able to, Ivana Trump and Donald Trump, by all accounts, checked in with each other frequently after their divorce, and especially in the last several years. She did an interview. She said that she spoke with him often and that she told him her thoughts while he was president. She also said that she was glad after the 2020 election that her children will be able to return to private life after watching the stresses of what they went through over those 4 years, Geraldo.
I remember very clearly the former president, prior to his ascending the high office, calling me to his office at Trump Tower to tell me his side of his divorce story and how he was going to contest the prenup and how some weeks later he was celebrating his triumph in that battle of the prenup for $25 million, as I recall. And then things seemed to even out between the two of them. Ivana seemed resigned to Donald for whatever his idiosyncrasies, but also his genius, and he her. I was stunned that she died the way she did, falling down the steps of her apartment there on the Upper East Side. But we all us old timers, that's what we fear. It's the stumble and the fall, Martha.
Geraldo, thank you.